What's up, YouTube? I am back again with my second video. This time I have been a licensed real estate agent for a week, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I've done so far, how things are going for me, and what I expect to start happening for me. So stay posted, we'll get right into it. All right, so far it's been a week. What have I done? Absolutely nothing. Well, I've been looking for a broker this entire week, so I had to basically go out, find some that were looking for new real estate agents, interview those, and see what brokerage best fit my needs. I'm gonna go over some of that here, some of the things that I looked for that was geared towards me, and some of the things that you should be on the lookout too that's gonna best suit you as a new agent as well. When meeting with a broker, you wanna have your points and focus already in mind. What are you gonna ask questions on? What do you wanna know? What's gonna help you as a new real estate agent? So for me, I have 5 that I kind of went off of, asked questions around that were specifically gonna help me. So these are in no particular order. You can use these, you can find your own. Again, do what's gonna be best for you and your business. Number 1 for me, training. Training. So becoming a real estate agent, all the classes you have to take, the exams you got to take, all the stuff that you're studying for, it's not real world stuff, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you'll use that information. You need to know that information in order to handle this business, but how to actually do this business is a totally different story. That you don't actually start learning until you're with someone, you're with a brokerage. So for me, it was training. I needed to know, were there like a schedule? Is it at my own pace? Is it mandatory, not mandatory on certain days? Is there a training mentor? Basically, I wanted to know if there's going to be somebody there at all times for me to reach out to, get that knowledge from, to soak up that energy, But the brokers that I chose, they stepped. They had good training programs, all the things that they were offering. It spoke to me. So I'll name drop at the end. Right now, let's just stick to the business. Number 2 for me was office culture. So I needed to know what were the office hours, if it was mandatory to be in the office, because you have some brokerages now that's completely online, completely virtual, like EXP, First Class, I believe. So those you'd be able to work from anywhere remotely as long as you still have access to their CRM and databases and stuff like that. Me personally, I needed to be in the office, the actual brick and mortar, just to start, to get my foot in the door, basically, to learn some things, to meet some people, bounce ideas off of other agents and the higher ups who've been there and been in this game for a long time. So I know that having those people there readily accessible is gonna be better for me. One, because I don't want to have to email or reach out anytime that I need help. Like, if I can walk over to the next office, be like, hey, I have a question. That's going to be ideal for me. Time is precious in this business. Number 3. So this one is going to be very, very important. Number 3 is broker benefits. So this is going to be things that the broker can offer you. Things such as business cards, marketing materials, leads. If, the broker is into giving out leads and things like that, the commission splits may differ with the broker given lead. I'll touch on that a little later in the video. But things like lock boxes, signs, websites, so you want to go with the broker who's going to be best for you and your business. In a nutshell, you want this portion to be about the broker explaining why they are the best broker for you over the other brokerage down the street, in a nutshell. Number 4. So, depending on how your funds look, if you saved up that nest egg or not, this is going to be most important to you. This could be detrimental to your start, to be honest. But number 4 is broker fees. So, yes, you do have to pay to work in this industry, just like running a business. You have business costs, right? Same exact thing. But for this one, it could be things like an office fee or a desk fee. You will for sure probably have to pay an MLS fee, which is the multiple listing service. Tech fees, you would want to know if these fees are quarterly or monthly. So that this one is going to differ for everybody else. This one may not be a big deal for some, who has a safety net saved up, a cash cow generating income for them. Those of us who are part of the working class, quite frankly, and trying to transition out of that rat race into real estate, this is, important. This one for me, it touched something on the inside, but it's okay. I am here to stay. I'm willing to do whatever it takes, whatever I got to pay upfront costs. It's all right. I'm looking at it as an investment. I'm going to make it back and then some. So it's up to you on that one. And at number 5, the one you all probably been waiting on, the commission splits. So for me, this one wasn't that important. Like, yes, I do want to make money, don't get me wrong, but like I said, I'm playing the long game here right now. I'm just trying to soak up as much knowledge as I can, and then I'll worry about the splits later on down the line. But for the most part, some brokerages will start you off with a 50-50 split, 60-40, 70-30. It's pretty much on what you guys negotiate, or they may have something like this is just what it is for all new agents for a certain amount of time. Every brokerage is different. That's one that you'll have to talk to them about, really work out the kinks on that. And just, try to remember that all commissions aren't set in stone. The percentages and rates can change depending on how productive you are. Basically, they have the yearly caps that once you get to a certain amount and you exceed that, you become an icon agent or whatever the case may be for that brokerage. But some will even give you like a 80-20 split when you get to the point of producing a whole bunch of leads and closing a lot of deals. You will see a lot more of your money. You have some brokerages that'll even offer you the full 100% of your commission. However, at those brokerages, everything else might be on you. Your marketing, your CRM. It's totally up to you and what you're trying to do for your business. What's going to be best for you as an individual and as a business owner. Me, training was the most important, because with me being a new agent, I wanna learn as much as I can, soak up as much knowledge as I can to try to become the best agent that I can. And then I know once I do that, the money will just follow in suit. So right now, good moral, good ethics, hard work. That's what I'm basing myself off of. That about wraps us up for this second video. Just to recap, the 5 things to be on the lookout for when interviewing a broker. My 5, you can obviously deviate or choose your own, totally up to you. But my 5 are training, office culture, broker benefits, broker fees, as well as commission splits. So those are my 5 most important things that I needed to know to choose my first broker. And believe it or not, I've chosen... Well, I guess you got to come back to the 3rd video to find out who I'm active with. No, I'm kidding. It's Boss Hard Realty. Yes, Boss Heart Realty is who I chose to get active under. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. They're one of the premier brokerages here in Gainesville. I am really excited to be a part of this team, the culture. I'm excited to grow and see what this industry has in store for me. So I hope to see you guys back again. Please give me a like, subscribe, and let's grow together.